Welcome back to Legends Live, as presented by the National Basketball Retired Players Association. This is the home of all our NBA and WNBA legends. Normally, have our viewers submit questions, doing things a little bit differently today. Want to welcome in our guest today, the man of the hour, former Florida Gator, two-time NBA champion. We've got Vernon Mad Max Maxwell. Vernon, thank you for joining us.
Oh man, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Of course. Now I have to get to why you're the man of the hour. There's a certain state out there that's upset with you. What did you do to Utah, man? What's going on with it?
Well, I mean, really, I tell you, Tyler, it's all. I really don't have a problem with Utah. I mean, it's all in fun. I don't have anything else to do. I mean, and I'm sorry, Utah and the people of Utah. I really like Utah, but I mean, it's all. I said a couple of things. I mean, and jokingly,
Mhm.
jokingly. But I mean, I guess a lot of people starting to take it serious, so I'm kind of getting a little scared. So I think I might have to get some security or something around me or something.
It might not be a bad idea. So what is it with Salt Lake City? Is it with Utah as a state? Is it with Utah the fans? What's the bottom of it?
Well, I mean, it's really like I said, it's all in fun. But when I was playing in the league, though, I mean, which is ages ago, I mean, they were rude and they did call me a couple of things that I don't think I could say. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that I don't think I should address and say now on my live like this because a lot of this Black Lives Matter and things. I mean, and it's that's going on now, and
Mm-hmm.
that was happening what they were saying to me back then. So
Right.
that's why I'm kind of because I still remember, talking how they and the things, man. I hanging out in Utah. I could say that.
Right. Now, as of recently, Oklahoma City has gotten added to your line of fire. What did they do to get the jokes too?
No, it's like again, it's all in fun, and I felt like it was a great time for me to come out at Oklahoma and something else to do but play golf and come home and look at the games. But I'm glad we won.
So you cutting out a little bit, Vernon.
But yeah, man,
Oh, I think we lost Vernon there. Had a couple more questions for him. Hopefully, we can get him back. We're gonna check with Bridget real quick, see if we can get him back. Because the people in Oklahoma City and Salt Lake City, they might be coming for Max. There we go. Can you hear me?
Tyler,
There we go. Can you hear me?
you can hear me?
There
Yeah, I
we
can hear
go.
you. And I really
There
don't,
we go.
Utah, I really don't want Donovan Mitchell to go anywhere else. It was a joke. I mean, it really was a joke, man. I know Donovan Mitchell's going to sign a max deal, man. I love Donovan Mitchell. He's one of my favorites, man. So, I mean, it was a joke, man. I know he's not going anywhere. He's getting ready to sign a max deal, but that was just, it was the story that I was telling. That's all.
Right. I was gonna say,
And about
people don't
Oklahoma
play
City,
about that.
saying about Oklahoma. No, they don't play about that. I see that because, man, I woke up this morning. I said some stuff about Oklahoma City. How, I mean, there's nothing really to do out there, really though, for real. I mean, so, but but to watch basketball and and I mean, for real, man. I mean, have
Yeah.
you been out there? Yeah.
I
So,
have not. I can't say that I have. No.
well, I mean, from what I've been and what I've seen, I mean, and when I've been there, I mean, it was nothing to do. So I mean, it's all in fun. It's all this stuff that I experienced, through my life and going
Right.
to Oklahoma and spending time in Utah too. So but like I said, I know Donovan Mitchell's not going anywhere, and Oklahoma, it ain't shit to do out there.
Right.
So
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, you were saying free Donovan Mitchell, but I was gonna ask where you wanted to see him go, but so you'd like to see him stay in Utah?
well, yeah, I would love to see him. I mean, I would love to. I know he's not going. It's a great ball. One of the top guards to me. You're seeing what he's doing, man. I met the young kid. He's a very respectful guy. I like him a lot. And, so I have the utmost respect for him. But I don't know. He's not going anywhere. Like I said, I just knew that I can get up under some people's skin in Utah, and I did and it worked out like I planned it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it worked out perfectly.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, because a lot of people, man, they really, really want to hurt me out there. But hey, Utah, I'm just kidding now. Now, if y'all come after Mad Max now, y'all know it's gonna be some stuff coming back at you now. Y'all, when you come, you better come for real.
Yeah, you got to put the warning out there for him.
Yes. Yeah. He's still crazy now. And this man's still crazy.
You got your Rocket shirt on there. Rockets just moved on. What do you think they're gonna do against the Lakers?
Wow, man, that's a tough one. I love Harden. I love all the guys. It's, small ball I don't know about, but but it seems like it worked out. We struggled, the last couple of games and stuff, but but I don't know, man. You got Anthony Davis down there, down there on that block, and you got Bron running the point, and it's gonna be tough, man. It'll be an upset, I think, if the Rockets beat them. I can see that. It will definitely be one of the most upsetting series that's ever played in the NBA history, besides when Denver beat Seattle that year.
First round, wasn't it?
Right, yeah. Yeah. With Mutombo.
You think Houston has, you think they can hit enough threes? You think they can make that small ball work around, Anthony Davis, LeBron, JaVale? They got a lot of size in LA.
Yeah, but I think, they got a lot of good guards too that come off the bench, and they got a lot of good role players out there in LA. AD, he was a guard before he just became a big, 8 years, 7 years ago.
Yeah, really.
He's been a guard pretty much his whole life. So you can see how he handled the ball and how he shoot the J. And but it's going to be tough for Houston, man. I'm just telling you, man, it's going to be real, real tough for Houston. I love my Rockets. So it's going to be tough, man. But I just don't know if they would have enough, to beat the Lakers. If they do, it'll be a real upset, I think, if they do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
On the other side of the bracket, we got two teams down 2-0. Who do you think's in more trouble? The Bucks being down 2-0 or the Toronto Raptors being down 2-0? Who's in more trouble?
Well, I think Toronto, because Toronto. I think Toronto's in trouble, but I know the Bucks. I need Giannis to do a little bit more than what he. He don't look like he's the same player like he looked in the first round.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I understand it's Boston, and they got that size and that matchup. I just need him to do a little bit. I just need him to be that guy he was during the regular season, and you know what I mean, because this is a time where you make your name, and he already has the name. Maybe MVP once again this year, but I need him to step up to the plate, man, and do what do what you did during the regular season. Because it's easier during the regular season than it is in the playoff series. Because you got to see this team 7 times, man. And now you're really, really on that scouting report every game. You know what I mean? And they're gonna throw different things at you, man. And you just gotta be that dog, man. And and I ain't been seeing that out of him lately, though.
Yeah, I think what you're talking about, I think Jimmy Butler's showing exactly that. And I think you see why Jimmy Butler's team is up 2-0.
Right. Yes, that's right. But Jimmy Butler, he got those dogs around him. They got some great
Hmm.
The young kid from Kentucky and the young guy. I forget the other guy.
Adebayo, they've got
Yeah, and then they got the
Harrow, Duncan Robinson.
yeah,
They got
yeah.
some
They got all
shooters
those
around
shooters
them.
around him, and then they got some dogs over there too. You know, the
Yep.
guy that the guy who went to the school that Butler went to. I
Oh,
mean, what's his
Jay
name?
Crowder. We went to Marquette
Crowder.
with him.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love him. I love him.
Iguodala. So
Yeah,
they had,
they got you know the Iguodala know how to play, know how to guard. You know, I mean, they got some dogs over there, man. So, and that's what it's all about in the playoffs, man. You got to have them dogs, man. Really, to sit down and guard somebody. And it's not about the offensive end all the time in the playoffs. It's about how you defend in the playoffs, man. Because I mean, that's what wins games in the playoffs. You got to have them defenders, man. And that's what those guys are doing with Miami, man. They're just dogs, man. And that's what I love, man. I love watching it.
So who of all the teams we got left, who do you think's gonna win the championship? Who you got winning it all?
Wow, man. Hey, I'm sorry, Houston. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all got my heart. You know, I love Houston. So y'all don't hold this against me now. But I think it's gonna be either one of those LA teams gonna win it all, man.
Okay, who you got? Lakers or Clippers? If you had to pick one to take it all right now, which one do you have?
Wow.
You going Braun and the Lakers, or you going Kawhi?
Man. Oh man, Sam. I don't want Sam Cassell to get mad. My man Sam to get mad at me. But I would say probably I don't know, man. Oh man, that's a tough one, man.
Sound like you want to say Lakers.
Yeah, but I love Kawhi and I love Paul George and the guys coming off the bench, you know, Lou and Sweet Lou, and I mean, so oh man, that's gonna be a tough series. I'm gonna say, oh man, oh you put me on the spot with this one. I would say, oh man, I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna go with Doc Rivers, man.
Oh, go on to Clippers. Go on to Clippers. Okay. Okay. Okay,
yeah.
That's a good pick. Yeah, Roby, one of the fans said, "We appreciate you being honest, man. We always appreciate honesty."
Okay, yeah, that's what I go with, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned Sam Cassell. I do want to get your take on something. We saw Steve Nash hired today as the coach of the Nets. What do you, just as a former player, what do you think about a guy making that kind of leap into a head coaching job?
Well, I think it's good. I mean, I think they need to start hiring the guys that played like during my era and in the probably the era before me, because I mean all they're doing is like I keep saying in NFL too and the NBA, all they're doing is recycling these coaches, man. And you got to give somebody else a chance, man. I mean, for real, man. I mean, you got to give somebody else new a chance. You can't just keep recycling these guys and they get fired from one job and then they get hired to another job. And man, you got to look at these other guys out here that's been on the sideline, like my guy Sam Cassell, man, for instance, man. They got to give my man a shot, man. I mean, for real, he's been over there sitting on that bench over there, assistant coach for over, I guess, over 10 years, man.
I was like, it's been a while. He's been with Doc for a while.
Man. I think, and I think he'll be a hell of a coach, man. And he deserved that shot, man. I mean, I'm not like throwing the older coaches under the bus, or the guys but they keep recycling these guys, man, and give these guys like a chance, man. Sam Cassell, I mean, give Steve Nash a chance. Give my man Sam Cassell a chance. Congratulations, Steve. You know I love you, boy. Play with you out there in Dallas. You know you're my guy. You're in dirt. So, but they need to give these guys a chance, man. Give them a chance. I think Sam would be a hell of a coach, man.
We got a question here from B Luke 88. What about future head coach Mad Max? You see yourself doing some coaching?
Wait, hey, let me tell you something. Everybody keeps saying, Max, why they won't give you a chance to? Man, I mean, I would love to if I had the opportunity to. I would love to, because I think I'll be fine as a head coach. I mean, I do myself. and I think the guys respect me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because of who I am, and they know my pedigree. And so I think I do a hell of a job. So I wish I could get an opportunity to do that. So yeah, I would love
I got.
to.
We gotta see. We gotta get Max in a coaching gig. I don't know what you're gonna do about the games in Utah though. You might have to skip those.
Well, I have a, I had, they had a security, NBA had a security people with me. So, I mean, I don't think they'll be able to do anything to me out there. I mean, they
Yeah, nah,
might,
you'll be all
I
right.
mean, yeah, I think I'll be just fine because, one fan already got kicked out for life. So, but for
Mm,
doing some stuff out there, you remember? So I
yeah,
think, I mean, they'll be respectful. And I mean, they probably say a lot of things that I'm used to hearing. So, it wouldn't even bother me. It just roll off my shoulders. I'll be all right. I'll be fine.
yeah. Just keep it moving.
Yeah, yeah, I know how to handle myself. I'm not that young guy anymore now. I turned 55 on September the 12th. So, you know, so yeah.
Right. We'll let you go. Won't hold up too much time. Happy early birthday, we'll say. And
I
thank you for
appreciate
joining
it,
us
man.
on Legend Live, Max.
Nah, man. Thanks for having me, man. Anytime, Tyler. You just call me, man. You know I'm here for you, brother. Whenever
Yes,
you
sir.
want to talk to me, Max, just give me a holler, man. You and Bridget. I appreciate y'all for having me on. Hey,
Of
one other
course.
thing. Utah, Utah. Remember, I still want to come out there and throw a camp for the kids, man. I love Utah. I love the kids. It's all about the kids, man. Okay.
Yep.
I don't hate no kids. It's all about the kids. I have kids myself. And hey, OKC, there still ain't shit to do out there. But y'all keep going to blockbusters and all that shit. Y'all go to blockbusters and do all this. But I mean, hey, Chris Paul, I love you, baby. Hey, stay blessed, man.
I appreciate you, Max. We'll talk soon.
All right, Tyler. Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
All right. Thanks. All right.
All right. That was this week Legends Live with our legend, Vernon Mad Max Maxwell. As always, new episodes live every Thursday here at 5 p.m. Eastern. You can catch us on the NBA Alumni, the Twitter account, Facebook, the YouTube, and the Twitch. I'd like to remind the viewers you can watch replays of any of the old episodes, legendsofbasketball.com/legendslive.